is day 11 in Algebra 2. And for your do now, I told you or wrote up here to take out your day 9 worksheet, the one with green on the top, and try to solve numbers 1 through 6 for all values of x using the quadratic formula. Now, throughout the week, we already found the discriminant for all of these problems. So on this other sticky note, I wrote some tips. Step 1, find the discriminant. That part's done. Step 2, we're plugging that discriminant into the quadratic formula. And that is where we use x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of the discriminant all over 2 times a. Now let's sing the song if it helps you remember. Okay, so let's look at number 1. Number 1. I have 7x squared plus 8x minus 39. Let's remind ourselves, what are my values for A, B, and C?
7 is A.
7 is A.
B is 8.
B is 8.
And then C is negative 39.
Good. C is negative 39. My discriminant is already found, 1156. So I'm going to start with x equals. And who can tell me what to do next? Alicia, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's negative parentheses 8 and then plus or minus and then the square root of 1156 over 2 times 7.
Perfect. Over 2 times 7. Good. All right. Okay, so where did you go from here?
Then I made the 8 a negative 8.
Good. So x equals negative 8.
And then plus subtract, and then the square root of 1156 is 34.
Good, 34.
And then over 14.
Over.
Then I multiplied 2 times 7.
Perfect. I love that you explain why you got those numbers. That is helpful. Okay, so now we are to the part where our 3 numbers are simplified. What do we do from here?
We split it.
Split it.
Negative 8 plus 34 over 14. And then negative 8 subtract 34 over 14.
Subtract 34 over 14. Okay.
22 over 14.
You got that one was minus 42.
Yeah, over 14.
Okay, perfect.
And then the top one's 26 over 14.
Good, 26 over 14.
The first one is 85.
85. 1.85. Ah, okay. 1.85. Perfect.
One is minus 3.
Minus, what was it?
Minus 3.
Minus 3. Good. Those are our 2 answers for number 1. I'll just write that as x equals negative 3 and 1.85. Should I put this in parentheses? No. Don't put it in parentheses. Parentheses means x, y. These are not x and y. These are just x. No parentheses, just circles. No parentheses. Okay. Good job, good job.
I rounded my 1.85 to 86.
Perfect. Even better. Even better. Yeah, so I did 26 divided by 14. Yeah, that's 1.857. So if I was going to shorten this, I would have rounded that to 8.6. If you put 8.5, it's not wrong. But 8.6 is just a little bit better. It's a little bit better. All right. Who would like to help me with number 2? You want to try? Okay. Number 2, Mia.
X equals
Mm-hmm.
12 minus 4.
Yeah.
Oh. I give you the first one. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Were you doing the discriminant first?
Okay, no.
That's okay.
Plus minus.
Good.
That's got the 334.
324, and it's square
Square
root.
Square root.
Square root. Good, good.
Over 2.
Mhm.
1.
Good. 2 and 1. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So what did you do next, Mila?
Minus 12.
Good.
Plus minus 18 over 2.
Perfect. 18 over 2.
X
Mm-hmm.
minus 12 plus 18 over 2.
Good.
6 over 2.
Yes. Negative 12 plus 18 is 6 over 2.
X2
3
X2
equals 2.
equal to it.
3. Good, good. We got it. X is 3. Now the other one.
Minus 12 minus 18
Good.
over 2 minus 30 over 2.
30 over 2.
X minus 15.
Good. Minus 15. So X equals
Minus 15 to it.
minus 15, 3. Down here. Perfect. Perfect. That was number 2. Oh, looking ahead, number 3 is up next. If anybody different would like guide me through number 3, pop your hand up and you might call on me. Who wants to help with 3? 3? All right, let's do number 3.
Start with x equals negative parentheses 9
Good. Negative parentheses 9
plus or minus
plus or minus.
square root of 729
Good. Square root of 729.
over 2 parentheses 2.
Good. 2 parentheses 2 is A.
And then from there, I end up just splitting mine into the plus or minus.
Okay. What did you put in your split?
So I put x equals negative 9 plus 27
Okay. 729, the square root of that is 27.
over 4.
Yes. Yes.
And then at the negative, I put x equals negative 9 minus 27 over 4.
Good.
And then for the positive, I got 18 over 4.
18 over 4.
Negative, I got negative 36 over 4.
Perfect.
And the positive is 4.5.
I did 8 over 4. 18 over 4. Yes, that is 4.5.
And then the negative is negative 9.
Good, -9. Good. So x equals 9, 4.5. Right. Yes.
Do we have to put the x equals around that whole?
If you don't do this, I need you to at least write like x equals 4.5 and x equals 9 to show that you know you're giving me x values and it's not something like discriminant or a y value. I do need you to label that you're finding an x value. It's okay if you don't necessarily put them in the same circle with a comma, but as long as they're both labeled separately, I would take that too.
What about like keeping the x through the whole equation? Do we have to do x equals to the whole equation or just as long as our answer is?
As long
x
as your
equals?
answer is x equals, then that's fine. Yeah, that is perfectly fine. Second, and then go to number 4 here in a minute.
I'll try this one.
You got 4, Bree? Perfect. And I got guide for attendance. Okay, number 4. What should we do?
Okay, so for number 4, since we already found the discriminator, we'll go ahead and just plug it into the quadratic formula. So we'll do x equals -3 plus or minus square root 361 over 2 times a, which is 1.
Good. Okay, so -3 plus or minus square root of 361 all over 2 times 1.
So then, after that, I did the square root of 361 and I got 19.
Good.
So you'll rewrite it -3 plus or minus 19 over 2.
-3 plus or minus 19 over 2.
And then you would break it down into 2 problems.
Yes.
So the first one would be -3 plus 9 over 2.
Plus.
Oh, it was 19.
Good,
I
19.
said 9.
That's okay. Just wanted to make sure you didn't write that.
I did write that.
That's okay.
Okay, so -3 plus 19 is 16. So 16 over 2. 16 divided by 2 is 8.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one, 8.
8.
And then the second one would be
Perfect.
-22.
-2 over 2.
-22 divided by 2 is -11.
Perfect. -11 and 8. So x equals -11, 8. Perfect. Good job. Very nice. Okay, that was number 4. Got 2 more. 2 more. Move this down or move it up. I'm gonna move it. Who would like to guide me through number 5? Deanna.
X equals negative. And parentheses -2.
Good. Negative and then parentheses -2.
Plus or minus 900.
What with the 900?
For the square root of 900.
Yes. Good. Square root of 900.
Over 2 parentheses 4.
Good. Okay. Got that.
I did 2 plus or minus 30.
2 plus or minus square root of 900 is 30. Good. 30. Good. 8. Now, why is that positive 2 now? How come it's not?
Negative times negative equals positive.
Yes, yes. If we start with a negative b, this is for everybody. Our b was negative 2. The formula has negative b. So if it's negative 2, it becomes positive. Those negatives cancel. Okay, so don't forget that. Okay, go ahead.
-1 in front.
So I did
Negative 1 in front. That's good too.
Then I did my equations in the plus and minus.
Okay, perfect.
So I did 2 plus 30 over 8.
Mhm.
And 2 minus 30 over 8.
Good.
So with adding, I got 32 over 8.
Got it.
And subtracting, I got this is 28 over 8, negative 28.
Yes, perfect, perfect.
And divided 32 divided by 8, 4.
4.
And then negative 3.5.
Good. Negative 3.5. Good. Equals 3.5 and 4. Very nice. Very nice. Good, guys. Okay, last one, number 6. One more brave soul. Wanna help me? If anybody that hasn't done one yet. Yes, thank you.
Okay, negative parentheses -3
Okay, good. Negative parentheses, negative 3.
plus or minus
Or minus.
the square root of 1089
Good. 10, 8, 9.
over 2 parentheses 2.
Yes. Got it.
So I split it up from there.
Okay.
I went to -3 times -1 is +3. So
Perfect.
I wrote 3 plus 33
Okay, 7 squared root of 9. That is 33
over 4.
over 4. Good.
And then for the negative side, I wrote 3 minus 33 over 4.
Beautiful.
Simplified the positive equation to 36 over 4.
Mm-hmm.
The negative equation to 30 over 4.
Very close. Oh. What am I missing?
Negative.
Negative. Minus. Yes, yes. Correct numbers though.
And that would give us, on the positive side, x equals 9.
Good.
And on the negative side, negative 7.5.
Good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So x equals 9 and x equals negative 7.5. So I just wrote them separate like this. This is an okay way to write the answer as well. As long as you have it labeled as x equals, I'll take it. You could do it separately too. Good job. All right. Well, that was our do now. Leave that up for just a second. And while I have this up, I'm going to pass out a little worksheet to you guys. And we're going to learn about something slightly different today. So let me pause this and I'm going to come around this. All right. So in your notebooks, I just gave you a worksheet, and that worksheet looks like this. Identifying parts of a parabola. I'm gonna write at the top of my worksheet that this is day 11 worksheet. So if I ask you to get it out again, you'll know which one I'm talking about. Day 11 worksheet. And I'm gonna write my notes here. We are still in Unit 2, Algebra 2, Unit 2. These are our day 11 notes. So whenever we have been finding the discriminant, finding the x values, I mentioned a couple of times that what we were finding was how many times our graph touches the x-axis and where it touches the x-axis. So what you're looking at here on this worksheet is a bunch of graphs of quadratic equations. So the way that we graph quadratic equations, they create this fancy little smiley shape or frown shape. But the actual name for what these are is a parabola. Parabola. So we're gonna write here parabolas. Parabola. On this page, we're going to go through each of the items that you see listed on the side of this worksheet. So we have direction of opening. So we'll start by writing that. So put a little dot here. Direction of opening. To the side, I'm going to write out our two options. If our parabola looks like a smiley face where the arrows point up and goes like this, our direction of opening is up. If our parabola is making a frowny face and the arrows point down, the direction of opening is down. It's as simple as that. Doesn't get more complicated for the opening direction. You just have to know if it goes up or down. Okay. Next, we have vertex. So, vertex. 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 The vertex is either the highest point or the lowest point in the center of the graph. So if my parabola was facing up, this little center point here would be the lowest point. That would be my vertex. If it was facing down, my vertex would be the highest point right here. It's basically the top of the curve or the bottom of the curve. So I'm going to write for vertex highest or lowest point. In our notes, if I start with highest, it's going to be the point that's right here. If it's the lowest point, it's gonna be right here. And your vertex will always be written with an x value and a y value. So, in parentheses, you will put x, y. Next, we have the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. The axis of symmetry is just written as x equals a number. So it'll be x equals a number. And the axis of symmetry, the x value, is going to be the same x value as the vertex. Those x's will always be the same. So I'm going to write that here. Same value as the vertex. This of symmetry is basically telling us where is the center of the graph, what is the line that goes up and down through the center. And to draw that, I'll draw another little smiley face kind of thing here. Put my vertex. My axis of symmetry is this line, the dotted line that goes through the vertex. Value as the vertex. It's the line that goes through. Axis of symmetry, we have x intercepts y intercepts. Now, x-intercepts are what we're finding whenever we use the quadratic formula. It's usually those two x values. But what it is we would say, where does the parabola touch the x-axis? These are going to be written usually as x equals a number. Sometimes it's two numbers. Sometimes there's no number. You're going to see these examples when we go through the worksheet. Right now, we're just getting kind of the concepts down. So I'm going to write where parabola touches the x-axis And the x-axis is the one that goes from left to right. The very last one is y-intercepts. And there will only ever be one y-intercept. It will be y equals a number. The one. It's where the parabola touches the y-axis. See. And the y-axis is the line that goes up and down. Now, I'm gonna pause this, let y'all finish writing it, and then we're gonna look at that worksheet. Let's look at this worksheet. And let's start with each category. Let's practice first direction of opening. So for this first parabola, is the direction up or down?
Down.
Down. Good. A good way to help you remember is we're not looking at the closed part. We're looking at where it's open. And it opens. Sometimes it helps to draw those arrows. It opens down. So we're just going to circle down. How about the next one? Up or down? Up. Good. The next one?
Up.
Up again. Up again. Moving down to the bottom row. Up or down?
Down.
Down. Good. Next one. Up. Good. Good. Up, up, up. And last but not least. Up. Good. That one's up. Okay. That part's not so bad. That part's not so bad. Now the vertex. Remember, the vertex is always X first and then Y. So I'm going to show you this first one, and then I'm going to get your help on the next couple. The vertex, I like to think of it as where my graph creates that V. V for vertex, the point of it. The point of my vertex is right here. It's like an upside down V or U, and I'm going to call it V for vertex. So what we need to do is first mark that as my vertex. And if it helps you to label this as a guide to look back at, maybe circle the word vertex with the color you used to mark it. And now, if it helps to figure out where am I touching the x-axis, 3. What? Yes, 3. We can start at that point and kind of trace down until we touch. This is the x-axis. I'm going to draw a line through it. And it touches 3. So that is my x value for the vertex. Now the y-axis is here. Where does it line up with the y-axis? Almost. What? Right here. What is this number? It's kind of hard to read. It's a 4 because it's right above 1, 2, 3, 4. It does look like a 1, doesn't it? That's kind of weird. It's 4. 3, 4. So that is my vertex. Now, if we remember what we wrote in the notes, the axis of symmetry is the same x value as the vertex every single time. Once you have your vertex, the axis of symmetry is easy. What is my axis of symmetry? 3. And we know that because if I look at my graph, symmetry, do you guys know what symmetry means? What does it mean?
The center?
The center. Symmetry is also like things that reflect. If something is symmetrical, for example, it's the same on both sides. So we know this is the axis of where symmetry is. And it goes through 3 on the x-axis. So x equals 3. Okay. Now let's find our x-intercepts. We're looking specifically at the graph, the black line of the parabola. Where does this actually touch the x-axis, Deanna? 1 and 5. Good. 1 and 5. So I'm going to circle those in red. Or I'm going to mark the points. Here's 1. Here's 5. So we'll say x equals 1 and 5. That. Y-intercept is where does the graph touch the y-axis? -5. Good. Way to spot that it's negative. If it's below the x-axis, when we go up, it's positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But below, now we have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 is the y-intercept. So y equals -5. Good. Touches. Do you have any questions about where any of these numbers came from, or do they all make sense?
Graph always makes out of it.
Graphs are tough. They're a little tricky. These graphs specifically are a little tougher. What we're going to move to next and what we're going to see on quizzes are going to look like this. I'm going to hand draw your graphs where it's a little easier to tell exactly where the points are. These are tough. I won't give you these on a quiz. I don't like these, but sometimes it's better to practice with something harder so that when we get to something easier, it just feels that much easier. Okay, let's look at the second one. We already got our direction of opening. Let's find our vertex. So if my vertex is right here,
It's like a 9.
yeah, what's my x value first? -4. Good. My x-axis, remember, goes left to right. If you ever forget, I don't remember if I told your class this trick or not, but it's always good to repeat it. If you are somebody that mixes up your x and y axis, this is how I remember it. And if you do this, I think you won't forget ever again, because I never forgot again. If I write y, I can extend the y down. This is the y-axis. X-axis, when I look at that arrow to the side, I can turn it into an x. So your x goes side to side, your y extends up and down. That will help, I think. It helped me a lot. So, that'll help you remember. So I'll remove that to the side here. So our x value of the vertex is -4. And I heard somebody say 9. -9, good. -9, I know it's counting by twos. I won't do that to you. -2, -4, -6, -8. It's in between -8 and -10. So -9. -9. Okay. What is my axis of symmetry? What is it? -4.
Outboard.
It's okay. -4. It's going to be the same x as your vertex every single time. Even maybe circle. These are the same every time. These are the same every time. And if we draw that, we'll see that that dotted line goes through the center and it goes through -4 right there. Now x-intercept, good, -7 and what was the other one? -1, good. -7, -1. And
What do you write first? Like left to right or?
I'll take it either way, but I would go left to right. I like to put the smaller one first. So -7 first, then -1. If you put -1 first, I'll still count it right.
It's not exactly touching the 648.
Right here, you debating the y-intercept?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's zoom in real close. It is, again, I won't give you one that's tricky like this, but for the sake of this problem, it's not quite touching yet at 6. It's not quite touching 8. Can you see how it crosses over on both? So what's in the middle of 6 and 8? 7. So our y-intercept is 7. Good. Good. Okay, let's do one more together, and then I'm gonna have you try the bottom 3 on your own. Okay, our direction of opening is up for this one. This is a really bad vertex. I won't give you one like this. Let's do our best. Where does this point line up with the x-axis?
-0.5.
Yeah, it's like halfway between 0 and -1. So about -0.5. We can see that it lines up right there. Now, how about my y value?
How'd you get -0.5?
-0.5. So I
That
looked
is
at,
the Y value.
let's see, my x-axis is right here, and I'm looking to see where does this dot line up with the x-axis. It's less than 0, but it's bigger than -1. So right in the middle of those would be -1/2 or -0.5. That's right in between 0 and 1. Now, where does this line up on the y-axis?
It's not really touching the -3.
Yeah, it's not quite -3.
-3.5.
We could go with maybe -3.5. If we were gonna be super accurate, it's not even quite a half.
Like 3.2.
Yeah, maybe -3.2-ish. 2.5. I don't know. We'll make an educated guess. We'll say like -3 point. I'm gonna put 2.5 because that would be 1/4. Again, on a quiz, I will never give you one like this. This is terrible. I won't make you guess. You'll know. It'll be on perfect points. Yes.
Okay. Wouldn't that be flipped around though? Cause isn't the X on 3.25
So
Y is,
I see what you're saying. Here's the x-axis. So how far over is the dot is what we need. The x-axis is how far to the left or right.
okay, but on the last one,
Mm-hmm.
the X was the line going this way. We didn't go up and down for X.
So for x, we got -4 on this one, right?
Okay.
And
It's just
this-
me. As one.
No, you're okay. You're okay. It's a good question to ask. Because yes, the x-axis goes left to right. So we're seeing where does it line up with that line going left to right, which is weird because we have to go up to find it. We're basically saying if this is 0 right here,
Okay.
we went over -4 and then down -9.
Okay.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's weird. These graphs don't help very much. I think when we get the other paper, it'll be a little more clear, which I'll give to you next. So what's on this one here? What's our axis of symmetry?
-0.05.
Yes, -0.5. That is our axis. It goes through -0.5 on the x-axis. Okay, x-intercepts, where does it touch the x-axis?
To -3
-3
and 2.
and 2. Good. And the y is touching right at -3. Good. Good. That was a hard one. That was a hard one. You guys want to try the last 3 on your own? Can we try?
I'll just move.
Okay. The last 3 down here, I'm going to go ahead and mark the points. I'm not going to give you the answers. I want you guys to try that. So here's a point. Here's a point. Here's a point. Try these 3 on your own. Okay, yes. Okay, tell me what you got.
For the vertex, I got -1 and -2.
Perfect. -1 and -2.
The axis of symmetry, I got -1.
Perfect. I'm gonna draw that on there. -1.
And then, of course, no solution.
Perfect.
And then, y equals -4.
Good. Y equals -4. That is our y-intercept. Good. Who's got the next one? Amber?
0, 0.
0, 0 for our vertex. Okay, how about the axis of symmetry?
58 also 0.
Also 0.
The y-intercept is negative, the x-intercept is -1.
Where is that for this one?
Yeah.
-7?
Right, is this supposed to be where the 2 points meet? Is the x-intercept or no?
So the x-intercept is where does this U shape touch the x-axis? So where does it touch? 0. Just once. It only touches the x-axis one time. It's just 0. Yeah. That one's tricky. Where does it touch the y-axis?
0.
Also 0. So this is possible to get 0 for everything, and that's when our graph, the vertex is on 0.
So the points are, the 2 points are not on the exact and they don't matter.
They don't matter.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Sometimes there's just one. Good. Okay, last one. Who's got the last one, Shabri?
I got 2
Mhm.
and 1,
Perfect. 2 and 1 for vertex.
then the X is 2.
X-axis 2. Good.
There's no X intercepts.
No x-intercepts.
And then the Y intercept is 3.
Good. Y-intercept is 3. Beautiful. Okay, guys, it is 10:24. Bell's gonna ring in any second now. So let's take a break. Take a little break. And you got a different number?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look at yours. We're gonna come back at, let's see, 11. We'll do let's go for 10:40. That gives you guys 15 minutes to do what you need to do. I'm gonna run some copies that I'll give you when I get back. 10:40, we're gonna come back. Right, we're back from our break. Now we're gonna move away from the scarier looking worksheet. So one that'll be a little more like what you will see on a quiz. And let's just go through first one together, see if it feels a bit more comfortable. As a reminder, the x-axis, and I have it labeled here, goes from left to right. All the numbers to the right of the x-axis are positive. To the left, these are negative. The y-axis is up and down. Even though there's dashes next to these numbers, these are positive numbers up here. Negative y-axis is below. So just keep that in mind. These are positive numbers. So starting with the direction of opening, what direction does number 1 open?
Yeah.
Yeah, down. Good. Down. Okay. Now my vertex. Where is my vertex?
3, 2.
Good. 3 is where it lines up with the x-axis. 2 is where it lines up with the y.
That's not -10.
These, I know there's dashes next to them. These are positive numbers. Negative y values are down here. Top is positive.
So anything left from 0 and down is negative.
Yes. These are all positive. These are all negative.
Oh, yeah, no, fine, sorry, I can't read.
Okay. Axis of symmetry. What's that going to be? 3. Good. It's the same x from the vertex. It's that dotted line that goes through 3 on the x-axis. So x equals 3.
Yeah, that sounds good.
This is a good thing to know. These will always be the same number. Always. Always, always. Okay. Now, x-intercepts. Where am I touching the x-axis? Good. 1 and 5. So 1, 5. And it's okay if you just write that. You could also write x equals 1 and 5. And my y-intercept?
-2.
-2. Good, good. -2. Now, if you want to use this as a guide, it might not be a bad idea to label some of these things. Like, from this, I'll put vertex. That's my vertex. And it was 3, 2. Then our axis of symmetry, right? X equals 3. Axis. Symmetry. You should point to these and say X intercepts. Just do INT. And then this is our Y intercept. Okay. So sometimes just labeling those on the graph gives you something to look back at. Might help later on. Okay. Try number 2.
This, up.
Yes, the opening is up for number 2. Up. Where is my vertex?
3,
Good. 3, negative 3. 3, negative 3. What is my axis of symmetry?
3.
3. Good. We go through 3 on the x-axis. X-intercepts?
1 and 5.
1 and 5. Good. And
I got negative.
negative 3. Why is it not negative 3?
It's not.
Because it's up. It's up. So this these dashes are just tick marks. They're not negative marks. Up is positive
Oh.
above the x-axis. So if we need to mark that, positive. These are positive numbers. It's only negative when it goes below the x-axis. So 3 is correct. 3 is correct for our y-intercept. Y-intercept is 3. Okay. All right, we got it. We got it. 3. We have any questions? Is there anybody that is still feeling at all confused? I want to clear up any confusion. Any confusion?
Yes, I have a question. I'm so cold.
Go ahead. You're cold?
Yeah.
Do you want a blanket? I have one. Yes, in that closet to the very right, over there. If you open it up, there's some blankets. You can have one. Uh-huh, yeah. At the bottom, there's some blankets. Either one. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's look at number 3. What direction is this one opening?
Down.
Down. Good. Down. Okay. Vertex.
5, 6.
Oh, I hear a couple of different things. This is my vertex. First, where does it line up with the x-axis?
5.
3. You see this? This is the x.
Oh, it's down.
3.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. 3 is my x. And my y is
5.
5 right here. Do you see it? Okay. Axis of symmetry. 3. Good. X intercepts.
0, 6.
Good. 0 and 6. And y intercept.
0.
0. It's also 0. Good. Good. Number 4 is a special one.
Is he really is it there?
What direction is it? Up. Up. What's my vertex? 0, 0.
Everything is zero.
Everything is 0. Axis of symmetry?
Zero.
0. X-intercept? 0. Y-intercept? 0. All zeros. All zeros. Good job. Good job. Okay, let's go to number 5, unless anybody has questions on this page. Any? Good?
No, this makes it so much easier.
Good, good, good. I know that first worksheet was not a good one to start with. I'm glad to hear that this helped.
I think the points is what.
Yeah, the points. Good. I'm glad the points helped too. You will have points on your quiz. Okay, opening, up or down? Down for number 5. Okay, vertex.
-4, -4, 3.
Yes, -4 and 3. Okay,
-4.
good. Axis of symmetry is -4. It goes through -4. Okay. X-intercept, I hear -6 and -2. Good.
6. -6.
Y-intercept is -6. It's down below. It's in the negative numbers. -6. -6. Good. Good, good, good. Now this last one I did a bad job of drawing it, but up is correct. Direction of opening is up. Vertex.
-2,
-2, -2. Axis of symmetry.
-2,
Now,
sorry.
just the axis of symmetry.
-2.
-2. Now intercepts. Let's see, what is that? -3, -1.
-4.
Ah, 4 is my y-intercept. Good job, guys.
Let's see if we can go.
Good job. Good job. Man, we flew through that. We flew through that. That helped. That helped.
Yes.
Okay, good. Good, good. So, do we feel a little better about this? Yay. Yay. Good, good, good. I am gonna work on making you some more of these for practice because there's nothing good online that exists where you can actually see the graphs very well. So I'll make you some more of these for practice, but today your exit ticket is gonna be one of these that I'm about to make some more of. But for the rest of today, if you have anything that you want to practice in terms of the quadratic equation formula, discriminant, the last 2 things we talked about, feel free to stay and we can practice. But I'm gonna make this exit ticket over parabolas today, and I mean that's really it. That's really all we need to learn today. So let me pause this and get out my exit ticket here. This is what your exit ticket is going to look like. Once the whiteout dries, I'm going to write the other one for 11. I'll let you peek at it, and then I'm going to rent some copies of it and bring those back to you. So if you feel good about this, you finish the exit ticket, you may be excused today for the rest of the time. But please stay if you want extra help with the other things we've been doing, and I'm happy to help. So I'll leave this up here and I'm going to be right back with those copies.